Hello, I'm Susan Peterson. I'm the station manager at KMUN. I was elevated to this station 3 years ago, and before that I was the development director for KMUN for 10 years. I always like to start with a quick survey. So with a show of hands, how many of you have listened to KMUN? Yay! Oh my God, my heart is singing. Okay, how many of you have been a guest at the station and on the air with someone? Okay, those are good numbers. Okay, how many of you have volunteered at the station? All right, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening, for being there. It wouldn't be a community radio station without all of us. I'm going to talk a little bit about the station, and then I'm going to tell you about a project we've been working on for a couple of years. Last week, KMUN celebrated its 42nd year on the air. It's amazing. As your voice of the Columbia Pacific region, every month over 100 community volunteers bring their voices to the airwaves, either doing a music show or public affairs. And then we have off-air people at the front desk answering the phones and the doors. We do property maintenance, landscaping and such, and there's also music library tasks that a lot of people do. I've been known to say this is a great time to be the station manager. It really, really is. Our board is so strong and committed. They're having a board meeting right now without me. I hope they're not saying anything. It's the way it worked out. I hope they're working the equipment well. It's really good. You don't know how it works, but and we have a community advisory board that's out listening to the community needs and bringing that back to the station. So we're sure to serve your needs. And I encourage anyone to let us know what your needs are, and if you're not hearing your voice on the radio. And the other thing is that we are financially solvent, maybe for the very first time of KMUN's 42 years. My co-workers, there's 7 of us. We are dedicated to the mission and the daily operations of this 24/7. It's 24/7 at the radio station. We provide a lot of services, more services than ever before, including podcasts, videos of election forums. We just put up a new one from last week's forum. Emergency alerts, road closures, severe weather warnings, community calendar events, and many ways to volunteer at KMUN, which I think helps everybody. It helps us, and it helps our volunteers feel a part of as well. We have a robust contingency fund, and our endowment fund has grown a lot in the last few years. We're fortunate that both our federal funding and our FCC, our Federal Communications licensing, has not been interrupted yet. Although if you watch the news, you know it's always in the news. Okay, so that brings us to our project. Now, I'm going to talk about the news department, but a certain other project just came up this week. The toilet overflowed. And it wasn't just an easy fix, and now they're digging up the basement of the Telecom house. Okay, so that's happening, but I'm going to talk about the news department. As other news departments in our region are shrinking, newspapers are closing, they have one reporter, things like this, KMUN has a really great opportunity to fill in the gaps and bring you the hyper-local news that you need, that we all need. Currently our newsroom is staffed by 1.5 people. Well, he's not cut in half, he just works out. Our goal is to free up Katie Frankowitz for more reporting and collaboration, and to that end, we want to bring Skylar Butension from being just a host to doing more administrative tasks that Katie is currently doing. And that we've targeted that time for July. Okay, thank you. And that cost will increase his wages $15,000 a year, and his benefits up $250,000 a year. I'm sorry, $2,500 for the benefits. We're really going at that, right? Okay, so when that happens, Katie's going to be spearheading a group of local journalists, all these little one-person newsrooms, into a comprehensive and wide-ranging story about water resources and resiliency in our region. And this is something that a one-reporter newsroom would struggle to produce, and they wouldn't be able to do the multi-county, multifaceted reporting that we're going to be doing on this. KMUN's part of this will be to the editorial guidance, the reporting framework, and the technology to know how to create this program. And it not only provides information in a shifting and uncertain news thing, but we're also going to train these young reporters on how to do journalism. They don't get a lot of training because they don't have editors anymore, and hone their interest in what they might broaden their reach into for the rest of their lives. We've done a couple of great water stories. The one in Jewel, I don't know if you knew, they were boiling their water for a year, and Katie reported on it, and all the people, all the county and the state were saying, we can't do anything. Well, after she reported on it, they did something, and now the water there is safe and usable by the people who didn't have it before. So that's why journalism is really important. We really need to cover this news desert that we're getting. And
sorry, time's
okay, thank you for your time.
Ready for questions?
I'll take questions. Jan.
I want you to tell, for people who weren't here at the time, what went on with KMUN during the great blow of 2007.
In the 2007 storm, a tree fell on the tilt. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened in the 2007 big storm we had, and what was KMUN's part? A tree fell on the station, but we kept running. We had a generator at the station and at the tower. We were the only radio station on. You know, if you were here, all communication was busted. There was no internet, there was no telephones. It was a crazy time. The roof came off my house in Seaside. Anyway, we were on the air. I wasn't a part of the station at that time, but I had them in my ear pods, and it was a calming, wonderful voice. We were playing music, we were giving out information. The emergency managers of each county knew to contact us so we could get their stuff out. The cam radios were pulling in information from everywhere, and it was really fantastic. And we're prepared to do that again. We have everything that we need to do that again. Okay, another question. Yes?
Do you have a website, or is all your news through the radio?
We have a website. We have a fabulous news page that just launched last week. We haven't talked much about it because we were working on the kinks. But at KMUN.org, click on the news link that's right there, and you can listen to the news stories we did that day without sorting through anything. They're all right there. Link. You want to hit that one, good. You want to hit that one, good. Read it all. It's all transcripted. It's a really great page. All hyper local news. KMUN.org for everything else. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
The money that you're asking for will go specifically for the project you just described.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. It was an honor to be here. Thank you.